That's my guy, Lonzo. Where are the haters at? Please tell me, where are the haters at? Lonzo just proved all the haters wrong. This is the type of Lonzo we knew he could be. Lonzo's playing like the second overall pick. This is the Lonzo we want to see, and this is the Lonzo that we have to see. If the Bulls want to make a serious run, this is the Lonzo that we have to get. Now, Lonzo played 35 minutes. He shot 44.5% from the field. He had a 37.5% three-point shooting, so he shot 37.5 from three. He scored. He only went to the free throw line once, but he made both of his free throws, so he shot 100% from the free throw line. 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 block, 3 steals, 0 turnovers, and 17 points. Listen, guys, did Lonzo shoot the ball crazy this game? Did Lonzo attacked from every possible element. He drived hard to the rim. He shot a mid-range, and he shot from 3, and he made his free throws. He got to the free throw line. That's literally the keys for success for Lonzo in terms of offensively. Mix it up, attack the rim, get to the free throw line, shoot threes and shoot mid-ranges. Just don't just live behind the 3-point line. Don't mix it up. And we've seen Lonzo at his best version of himself. We've seen the ball in Lonzo's hands constantly. When his teammates couldn't get it going, the ball swung back to Lonzo. It wasn't this hockey sister thing. No, Lonzo was able to get the ball back when he first made the first initial pass. And this is what we want to see. I'm so happy for Lonzo. And again, though, right, I will make this caveat. The Pelicans did not have their best player in Zion, right? But again, the Bulls are supposed to blow out teams like this. They shouldn't have kept teams like the Pistons, which they play again tonight, in the game for so long. You're supposed to put bad teams, under 500 teams like the Pelicans, like the Pistons, away like this. So it was great to see. It was great to see Lonzo finally playing like Lonzo. Lonzo finally got that triple-double. And because of Russell Westbrook, people kind of cheapen the triple-double. They don't realize its importance. So Steph Curry's first game back for the Warriors, he got a triple-double, but he hadn't had a triple-double since 2016. That should tell you. And Stephen Curry's one of the top 3 point guards in the league. That should tell you how hard it is to get a triple-double. Russell Westbrook has cheapened the triple-double, and this is Lonzo's 8th triple-double, and it's his 5th year in the league. But again, I'm still happy to see Lonzo do his thing. Lonzo needs to play like this all season. The rest of the season, this is the Lonzo we need to get. Not just for him, but for the team. When Lonzo plays like this, the team gets W's, right? When he's controlling the offense, when he's leading the offense, this is Lonzo at his best. So if the Bulls want to make the playoffs and beyond, this is the Lonzo that they need. Again, you got some Lonzo stands. Oh, Lonzo's not a scorer. What's the big deal if Lonzo scores under? No. There's no reason why Lonzo can't score at least 15 points a game. Absolutely no reason. He just has to stay aggressive. So Lonzo scoring 17 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. The team got the W. It's really that simple. Lonzo just needs to stay aggressive, and he needs to stay motivated, and the ball needs to come back to Lonzo. Let Lonzo really control the offense. And this game, hey, if there was a game that the Bulls needed to, okay, we got to play like this, or this is the game we go to in terms of how to run our offense, or when our team looks real good, this is the game I show in film study, because you've seen Lonzo's fingerprints in the game, all the fast breaks, pushing the pace. Listen, great opportunities, and Lonzo had 0 turnovers. Amazing game for Lonzo, just amazing. And again, I was talking about the team. Lonzo needs to play like this if he wants to make an all-NBA defensive team, if he wants to win most improved player. I've been seeing people say, oh, most improved is going to go to Michael Porter Jr. or whoever else is gunning for that most improved player spot. Nah, this is the Lonzo. Lonzo needs to at least average, and I don't see why he can't, double digits in assists, if not 9 assists a game. If he's a pass first point guard and scoring's not his thing, double digit assists or damn near close to double digit assists. I don't see why not, and I'm putting that personal challenge to Lonzo to do it. Because again, Lonzo's not a scorer, he's not going to score 20 points. Okay, Lonzo doesn't need to average over 20 points again. We get it. He's not a scorer. There are other scorers on the team, but him getting high assists, I don't see why not. And that's my challenge to Lonzo. And again, you can only get the assists if your teammates make the shots, but if Lonzo puts them in position to make easy shots, wide open shots, making your job easier, I don't see why not. So again, if Lonzo wants to make an all-star team with the stats that he just put tonight, he could do it. He could easily do it. I don't see why not. Again, this is why they paid Lonzo all that money. Why Lonzo got a 4-year, $85 million contract. It's because they want him to play like this. If I'm Lonzo, I go back to this game and be like, okay, this is how I need to play for the rest of the season. We're only 2 games in, but this is Lonzo's best game since I don't remember when. He needs to play like this all season because they gave him that big contract for him to play like this. They gave him that big contract so Lonzo can lead the team, push the pace, and control the offense. So no lackadaisical Lonzo, no Lonzo getting lost in the system and just being there, but it's like he's almost not there. No, we need Lonzo in control, motivated at all times, right? We need an offensive Lonzo, and Lonzo can do it. And his future contract depends on it too. You don't want Lonzo to get this big contract. Lonzo should, if the Bulls can make several playoff runs, make it to the finals, Lonzo make all-star teams, all NBA defensive teams, his next contract, he's not going to go for another 85. His next contract, he wants over 100 mil. And his play should determine that. And I believe Lonzo is a near max contract player. And I believe he can get to it too if his play takes that next step. He's empowered, and I'm liking what Billy Donovan is doing so far. Listen, why can't Lonzo be a less ball dominant Luka? Again, maybe not the scoring, right? Luka's very ball dominant. He's a scorer. We get it, right? But you know how Luka Doncic is a near triple-double threat every game near triple-double. If he doesn't get a triple-double, he gets a triple-double like every other game or whatever the case is. Lonzo could be like that too, just less offensive. He won't have the points Luka scores a game, right? But rebounds and assists, he can easily get those. I don't see why not. There's no reason why Lonzo should have low assists, low rebounds. No, like Lonzo can do the same thing that Luka can do outside of scoring, right? Luka's a far talented scorer, but hey, Lonzo could be the same way, and I have faith in Lonzo that he could do it too. Now, again, this is a great revenge game against his former team, the Pelicans. Yo, think of this. Imagine if you're in a relationship with a girl, right? And she breaks up with you, right? Now you've moved on, you made your money, you found even a better looking girl, and you see your girl after years, right? Randomly, and she doing bad. She's broke. She's dating bum ass dudes, and you pull up in your Lamborghini, and she's like, "Whoa, who's this? Whoa!" Right? That was a statement game for Lonzo. It honestly was, because the Pelicans said, "Yo, we're gonna draft 10 point guards. Hey, hey Lonzo, we don't need you anymore. You know who's the future of this team? Nickeil Alexander-Walker. No, it's Kira Lewis. No, it's these other guards. Every time it's the NBA draft, we draft point guard after point guard after point guard after point guard. Even though you're on the team, we don't believe in you. We feel like these dudes can do it better. They're gonna be the future of the team, not you." And it's like, yo, it's such a slap in the face, because Lonzo's currently on the team, seeing this nonsense happen, seeing them draft point guard after point guard after point guard. Lonzo's been through so much bullshit with the team. Remember when he was in Alvin Gentry's system and Alvin Gentry benched him so Frank Jackson could start, so Kenrich Williams could start? What? Like the disrespect. And then Stan Van Gundy, okay, Lonzo, you're a role player now. Stand in the corner and wait for a 3. Between David Griffin's passive-aggressive comments, "Oh, Lonzo's just a role player. He's just a piece for maybe a playoff team at best." What? Like, so I'm glad to see Lonzo lighting it up. Even the Pelicans announcers and Pelicans channels, they've been saying the same thing, like, "Yo, what this team needs is a point guard." And it's like, that's crazy. You guys had a point guard last year and didn't know how to use him. So I'm glad to see Lonzo flourishing and winning against his former team. When they blew them out in preseason, all the haters said, "Oh, it's preseason, it don't matter." Nah, Lonzo's showing it does matter. And Lonzo can say whatever he want to say, on the post-game interviews. "Oh, just another game to me. Oh, this and that." Zach LaVine told on him. Zach LaVine was like, "Hey, you seen Lonzo score the first point. You could say that, but nah, Lonzo definitely turns it up when when Lonzo has that motivation, he can do it, right?" And I've seen a lot of Pelican haters, well, look at how much Devontae Graham did, and Devontae Graham had a good game. He had scored 21 points, he hit 6 threes. But my problem is, why couldn't they get a Devontae Graham last season? Instead, you guys got a bum ass Eric Bledsoe. What we needed was a shooter. Like, I feel like with the Pelicans, it's too little, too late. Oh, you found a stretch big, a more offensive big. Oh, you finally got a knockdown shooter. Why didn't you do this last season? You're doing this. You're getting the pieces and removing pieces way too late. And this is the reason why Zion will leave in free agency. But that's besides the point. Another thing I liked is how the coach kept Lonzo in the game to get that triple-double. It was the fourth quarter, and Lonzo was 1 assist shy from getting that triple-double. He and Alex Caruso went on the fast break, and Lonzo passed the ball to Alex Caruso, and he dunked it. And that's how Lonzo got that triple-double. And I'm so happy and proud of Billy Donovan for doing that. Because any other coach Lonzo would have had would have benched him. They wouldn't have not given a single fuck if Lonzo was about to get that triple-double. They wouldn't have cared. They would not have cared at all. There's been plenty of games where Lonzo was close to having a triple-double, and if he was in the game just a little bit longer, he could have gotten it. So I'm so glad that Billy Donovan empowered Lonzo to get that triple-double. Oh, Lonzo he got that triple-double to stat pad, and no. If your coach believes in you, if you have a good rapport with your coach is going to empower you to do something like that. Mind you, you guys realize Billy Donovan was Russell Westbrook's coach when he went on those like historic triple-double runs and he averaged a triple-double for like 2-3 seasons. His coach was Billy Donovan, right? So Billy Donovan is a point guard's coach. Billy Donovan overseen those historic Russell Westbrook years where he won a triple-double. So don't be surprised if Lonzo gets a triple-double every other game, playing in Billy Donovan's system with Billy Donovan empowering him. We've always said, oh, we need a coach that believes in Lonzo. We need a coach that believes in Lonzo. I think I'm finally seeing it, guys. I think Lonzo may have actually found a coach that actually believes in him. I'm proud of Billy Donovan. I'm grateful for what he's done. I know it's only game 2, but just seeing Billy Donovan allow Lonzo to get that triple-double is music to my ears, and I'm happy to see it. I'm grateful. I'm happy to see it. Again, the coach let Lonzo get that triple-double. It was great to see, and it's making me very happy for the future. There were really no negatives in this game. DeMar DeRozan didn't muck up the offense. He played within his position, within his role. Great to see. Like, DeMar DeRozan had a quiet 26 points. I had to look at the stat sheet. I'm like, oh, he had 26. Very efficient. He wasn't slowing down the offense. He was doing DeMar DeRozan things. I think there was maybe one play where he waved Zach LaVine off, and like, he missed the shot, and you could see like a little bit of frustration on Zach LaVine's face. But outside of that, DeMar DeRozan played within his position. I have no qualms. It was a sort of quiet game for Vooch. Again, Nikola Vucevic to me reminds me of a less... He's like a NS Kanter, but just a bit more skilled. But they're both horrible on defense. Like, they were attacking Vooch, and I think that's what team's game plan is going to be. Attack the center, attack the center, attack the center, because the center he has no defense. And that's the weakness of our team. We're undersized, and Vooch is not a rim protector. He's just not that coordinated to do it. It is what it is. But again, this was a great statement game from Lonzo. Zach LaVine did his thing. I remember when the Pelicans played against Zach LaVine last year. That's when I knew Zach LaVine was the real deal, because the same way he lit up the Pelicans this game, he lit the Pelicans up the last game they played. And the Bulls were supposed to be a bad team, and it was a one-man show with Zach LaVine, but Zach LaVine showed that, yo, I can legit carry a team, like, because he did the same thing, back-to-back threes, attacking the rim. Like, Zach LaVine's going to be a problem for a while. He often gets overlooked because he's been on losing teams, so he's got this reputation of he's just a player that puts up big stats on a losing team. No, Zach LaVine, he's that guy. You let Zach LaVine flex, he could do what he got to do. But it was a great game. I hope they're not tired because they're playing a back-to-back. They play the Pistons again today. So hopefully, it was a very close game last game. So I'm hoping after this game, they're maybe a bit more motivated. They're in rhythm, perhaps. They're not completely exhausted from last game. And they can shut the Pistons down. They played them once, so maybe they can have a better game plan so the game won't be as close. But hey, I'm excited to see it. It's your boy, For All to Envy. Great game by Lonzo. I'm happy to see it. Lonzo just needs to be consistent. I don't want Lonzo to get a triple-double and then give me a triple-single next game or for the next 3 games. Lonzo can easily get a double-double, or if not, double digits in assists, or at least score 15 points. That's not asking for too much from Lonzo, and at this point in his career, that's what we as fans should expect, and what Lonzo should expect from himself. Post-game interview, Lonzo said, "I'm one of the best shooters in the league." You know what? That was great to hear, because it wasn't us fans saying it. It wasn't the coach saying it. It was coming out of Lonzo's mouth, which means Lonzo himself believes it. So again, great game by Lonzo. He needs to do this all season. Obviously, he probably won't get a triple-double every single game, but he needs to do this all season. But again, it's your boy, For All to Envy. Guys, agree with me, disagree with me. This was a great game by Lonzo. Let me know in the comments down below. It's your boy, For All to Envy. Guys, I'm out.